This boy discovered something bizarre before boarding his flight. His flight number was 0925, and today's date happened to be September 25th. Even more coincidentally, the departure time had been adjusted to 9:25 a.m. due to weather conditions. And as if that wasn't enough, today was also the boy's birthday. These coincidences seemed far too coincidental, causing him to feel a slight uneasiness. To calm his nerves, Jack decided to use the restroom first. But at that moment, an eerie song began playing over the airport speakers. A song by an artist who had died in a plane crash. Jack anxiously walked to the window, looking at the plane he was about to board, and a sense of impending doom washed over him like a wave. Soon it was time to board, and under constant pressure from his classmates, Jack finally got on the flight. However, he had barely taken his seat when two girls asked to switch seats with him. Not knowing how to refuse, Jack reluctantly moved to sit next to his classmate. But just then, the tray table on the seat back suddenly fell down. Jack tried to close it but accidentally broke off the handle. Just as he was about to call a flight attendant for help, the plane had already begun taxiing. All Jack could do was pray for a safe journey. The plane took off smoothly to the cheers of all passengers, but only Jack wore a look of concern. Suddenly, the plane began to shake violently. Overhead luggage started falling, and the cabin lights flickered on and off. Then, oxygen masks dropped down instantly, but before passengers could put them on, an explosion erupted in the cabin. The passengers had no time to react, as they were immediately sucked out by the powerful air pressure. Finally, the entire aircraft was engulfed in flames. Jack woke up sweating profusely from his nightmare, just as two girls in front of him were asking to switch seats. Wasn't this exactly the scene from his dream? Jack could hardly believe it, so he hurriedly ran to sit beside his classmate, only to discover that the tray table handle was indeed broken. Everything was unfolding exactly as in his dream. Jack broke into a cold sweat, shouting that the plane was about to explode, and trying to convince other passengers to get off. However, everyone thought Jack had lost his mind, and forcibly removed him from the plane. His fellow classmates were also kicked off the flight. The teacher pleaded with the captain to allow the students to board, but the captain was extremely firm, showing zero tolerance for disruptive behavior. Watching the flight take off, classmates blamed Jack for ruining their trip, even mocking him for being too scared to fly. Just as the two sides were about to come to blows, a ball of fire suddenly appeared in the sky, followed by all the airport windows shattering. Everyone who witnessed this was stunned. Unbelievably, the plane had actually exploded.